Hey there, I hope you're well. I'm Baba Sam, they call me the Miracle Man, and I help people find relief from chronic illness. So today I want to talk about how thinking inside the box is keeping us sick. Thinking inside the box is our comfort zone, where we keep doing the same things over and over again and nothing changes, because the mind doesn't like change. So how do we break out of this? It may not be that easy for you. It could be a scary proposition. What happens if things do change and I do get worse? And the mind starts creating all these stories. I know when I was dealing with multiple sclerosis and bipolar and all these other things, that I was sick and tired of being sick and tired. And things would have continued that way, and they probably would have gotten worse. My health was getting worse as time was going on. My multiple sclerosis was moving from relapsing remitting MS to a secondary progressive MS. Typically with MS it goes up and down, bad days, good days. With secondary progressive, you're in a constant downward slide. So I changed things up. But I didn't really do it with a lot of intention, if you will. Like I was going to heal myself. I was going to do this big dramatic leap of healing myself or something like that. That would have been impossible to my mind. But what I could do and what I did do was I read about meditation. And one of the benefits of meditation was inner peace. I'm like, aha, that's it. I need inner peace. So I just began that night with this simple practice of just sitting quietly. If the mind got busy, I would come back to my feet or into this moment. And you can see my meditation I just created, the daily mental shower for chronic illness. I published that yesterday. That is the practice I used, my 5-minute a day practice. That video is a little bit longer, but not much, but it shows that whole 5-minute process. But that was a change my mind could accept. Oh, inner peace. We can get inner peace. We can do this meditation or this mindfulness practice that I had. But you didn't have to give me like all these rules. If you told me to go meditate, I think of like Zen people sitting with their hands a certain way, posture a certain way. I could never do that. That's a change the mind couldn't accept. But the mind could accept just sitting quietly, not any rules or any formats. But just realize your thinking is keeping you safe. Thinking inside the box. That is what the mind is familiar with. Because out there, the unknown is a scary place. And the mind's always in fear that things will get worse. Things will get worse. Well, if you don't change your thinking, things will get worse by not making those changes. Like I was putting all my power into the knowledgeable people, the people who went to school, had all this training, but they didn't live in my body. They didn't really know what was best for me. For them it was more of a theory. Well, this works and this works based on what they're witnessing. But they actually never had the direct experience of multiple sclerosis, bipolar, psoriatic arthritis, PTSD, whatever it may be. They did not have that experience. So I had to take a leap of faith in myself. And making that leap of faith changed everything for me. And it wasn't that big of a leap. That's what to be mindful of. If it's too big of a leap for the mind will do everything it can to stop you from making that leap. So you're going to look for these small, steady changes. Like doing the daily mental shower every day for 5 minutes a day. That's something the mind can do. Or even if 5 minutes seems too long, make it a minute or 2. There's no rules with this daily meditation, this daily mental shower. Because it's not really a meditation per se. It's not formal. It's really informal. It's more of a mindfulness practice. Mind's busy thinking, where are my feet? So take that leap of faith in you. What's the worst thing that can happen? You stay the same. And unfortunately, I don't want you to stay the same. That's not a place You're meant to be here to live a good life, living it on your terms. That's why I really help people to get that relief from that chronic illness, because their box, their mind, is keeping them too safe, too comfortable. Even though I was suffering in lots of pain, lots of difficulties, my mind knew that world, so it stayed in that world. It wasn't until I explored and read that, oh, meditation brings inner peace. I need peace. Being so stressed out, so overwhelmed with life, find that little leap that you can take for you right here, right now. Maybe go watch that video I created yesterday, the daily mental shower from chronic illness. It's not that big of a leap, and it will help you quiet the mind so you can really see what is best for you. To realize, I live in this body. I know what's best for me. Others are well educated and they have an idea what is best for me, but only me, who inhabits this body, absolutely knows with certainty what is best for you. If this makes no sense for you, just think that you're doing this project, your mind is convincing you, oh, you need to go do it this way. But after 2-3 hours of trying to do this project, nothing is working out. Then remember what your initial reaction was. Oh, I need to go do it this way. But my mind convinced me it had to be done this way. So after 2-3 hours, you go back to your original thought and you get it done in 5 minutes. That's your intuitive voice, that instinctual voice. And that essence within you works the same way. It's always pointing you into the proper direction. And the mind is creating doubts, confusion, and other people are creating doubts and confusion. So you don't know what is best for you. The only way we really know what is best for ourselves is from a quiet mind, a mind that is not overthinking. A place where you can sit quietly, sit still, and hear your own instincts, hear your own gut reactions, to bring that question into your mind. What is best for me? And we just sit there and we wait for the answer. Because out of the stillness, this wisdom rises up. And you will get this wisdom as you do the daily mental practice. If you tried that right now and you never had a calm mind before, you may not get the answer, or you may get a mental answer. And that's a practice. I'll create a video for that in the future. How to discern what is that mental voice and what is the intuitive voice. There is a difference. Briefly, the mental voice will tell you to drink water because of all these benefits. Your intuitive voice will just say do that with no justification, no story behind it, just do that. Alright, so today I want you to just think outside the box. How can you step outside your comfort zone to realize my life isn't going to get worse? It may be a little bumpy at times, but it won't be worse. It's about learning to listen and trust ourselves, because we're frequently taught not to trust ourselves, that others know what is best for us. And that doesn't work out well for us. It's about listening to our own voice, our own instincts, and following that with faith and trust in who you really are, your deeper essence. Well, I think that's all for today. Take good care of yourself, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.